Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because today I am gonna be sharing movies and also series that you guys can go ahead and watch on the streaming platform called Stan. Yes, they actually have a lot of very fun and exciting LGBTQ plus content that I will highly recommend you all to go ahead and check out. So let's get right into this amazing list. So first we're gonna start off with Girl Like You. The movie was released in 2021. It follows a couple that have been together for over 6 years that are battling to stay together. As one of them transition genders, they confront the effects of new body parts and changing gender roles while navigating their own evolving their identities. The movie got a lot of mixed reviews. It got a low rating. I would have wished it would have gotten a higher rating, but I would still highly recommend you all to go ahead and go check it out because I feel like this movie is also very educational, and I will also let you all know that it's also at the same time very much emotional. And then we're gonna move forward to In My Skin. This series was released in 2018. It got an 8 out of a 10 rating. It's a comedy drama. It's darkly comic coming of age story that follows Bethan as she deals with the insecurities of teenage life, along with the Stark's reality of home life, as well as she's trying to figure out everything on how to be better, how to grow, and also at the same time she is queer and she ends up falling in love and having feelings for a woman, which is also very confusing, and she's also trying to deal with that as well. I would highly recommend you also go ahead and watch it because like I said, this one actually got a 8 out of a 10 rating. Moving forward, we have So Them Easy Going. The movie was released in 2022. It's a comedy romance. It follows Joanna needs her ADHD meds to keep her mind in order. When she can no longer afford her medication, she must get creative in her hunt for money. In the midst of this, she meets charming and basically confident Audrey. The movie got a 6 out of a 10 rating. Me personally, I feel like it should have gotten a higher rating just because the connection that the two girls have is really amazing. And also, I like the way how they basically came together in order to make each other better at the same time. And then we have Vida. Basically, it follows two Mexican American sisters from the east side of LA are forced to return to their old neighborhood where they are confronted by the past and shocking truths about their mother's identity. Emma and Nico have an intense relationship connection and also very toxic at the same time. It's a show that's extremely good and also extremely gay. Yes, this is probably one of those that you have to go ahead and watch. I just like the way how finally, after everything they went through, they could finally make things work between them because it was a certain point that I thought that they wouldn't work out. And then we have Two of Us. This movie was released in 2019. It got a 7 out of a 10 rating. It's a drama romance. It follows prisoners Nia and Madeleine have hidden their deep and passionate love for many decades, but their bond is put to the test when they are suddenly unable to move freely between each other's apartments. Yes, this is probably one of those movies that I have had on my watch list for a really long time, but unfortunately I didn't watch it yet. But after doing this list, I will definitely go ahead and go check it out. If you have watched this movie, please let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Is it really worth it or no? And then we're gonna have to talk about Freda, released in 2002. This film tells the true story of Mexican painter and 20th century icon Frida, focusing on her often rocky relationship with her husband Diego and her place in Mexican society. Frida is bisexual and has involvement with women as well. The movie got a 6 out of a 10 rating. I watched it and I basically have to say that it is highly recommended, and I do feel like it should get a better rating. Frida is an icon, she's a legend, and the fact that she's also bisexual makes her storyline even more interesting and even more better because in this movie you can actually see her getting involved with other women, which is really hot. And then moving forward, we have Breathe. The movie was released in 2014. Charlie is an average friend, stubborn teenager, but when she becomes fast friends with Sarah, the rebellious new girl at school, she discovers there is nothing average about how she eats, how she feels, and how she acts. The movie got amazing feedback, and personally, I feel like this movie was very, very underrated. I just feel like, despite the outcome of the movie, this movie is truly deep, emotional, and also, despite it being slow, is very understandable. I will highly recommend because the connection that the two have is just unexplainable, and I feel like it's really like intense also. And then we have Portrait of a Lady on Fire. It's an intimate and deeply affecting period drama about a young painter in France, basically commissioned to do a wedding portrait for a bride to be without her knowing. The movie was released in 2019. It's a thriller romance. The movie is actually 2 hours long and it's very emotional. To be honest, the ending of this movie really, really hurt my heart because I feel like both of the ladies knew that this love affair, this situation that they had going on, it wouldn't last forever. And when the time came for them to part ways, you can definitely see that it affected them a lot. And then moving forward, we have Creo. It was released in 2020. It has one season available, a love story about three people who are made for each other. Accomplished chef Gemma and her basically paramedic boyfriend Kiran live together in West London. When they take in a lodger, the trio lives, and now they basically have to figure out on how to make a relationship work once they have a new roommate. Later on, both of them, realize that they have this attraction towards the roommate, and the roommate is also attracted to them both. So they actually end up getting into a triple relationship, and we all know how intense and how toxic this situation can get very, very quick. The series actually got a 7 out of a 10 rating. And then moving forward, we have the last one on the list, and this one is called Ariana. The movie was released in 2015. It got a 6 out of a 10 rating. It's a drama mystery. Ariana deals with the problem of development memories creep to the surface when she explores her body during a visit to the family lake house. She's queer and she develops a romance with another young girl that she actually also ends up meeting. Things are far from complicated, things are far from simple because at the same time she's still trying to make sense of everything that is going on with her personally. This one is slow, I have to say it's very slow, but it's still very good at the same time. I feel like a 6 out of a 10 rating is a fair rating. I've watched it. I don't know if I will ever go ahead and rewatch it again, but I still feel like it's a very interesting story and it has a lot of potential to possibly grow on me one day. So yes, guys, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well. And I also want to say that I've activated the super stickers to the channel just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. It will help out the channel a lot when it comes to growth and just taking things to the next level, upgrading the content, upgrading the quality and all of that. And I also want to say thank you so much for all the love and all the support you guys been showing on the videos. It 100% doesn't go unnoticed. And also, if I have mispronounced anything or said anything you might not understand, I truly, truly apologize. I always try to keep it as clean as possible, but if I don't, hey, my bad. And I also want to say, like, if you guys know any other, lesbian content that's available to stream on Stan, please drop it down below. It will be very, very helpful. I really hope you all have enjoyed this list. Until the next list, and goodbye.